Hey, Silverbugs. I wanted to just do a little follow-up video to my last one to talk about go through the reasoning of why I bought this, the Bigfoot Maple Leaf versus all the other coins out there. I think my personal feeling is that this Bigfoot is going to be the one that is kind of the to-have coin out of this privy set for 2015, 2016. I think it's unique. I think the low mintage of all of these, the 50,000 mintage, I think it's going to be um, the one that people are going to want to have in a year from now. And I'll explain why I think that. So let me show you what I did first. I went into eBay and I set up a bunch of searches on all of these about all of these maple leaf privy coins, the tank and the monkey, the grizzly and the clover and the panda, wolf, yin yang, dragon, Einstein coin, all of those. I went through and set up a search, and this was the kind of search that I put in. The first thing I did is I said I only the first thing I did was search for 2016 silver privy panda. So it just pulled up all of these Canadian maple leaf coins, but what I wanted to only see is I only wanted to see the ones that were sold. I don't want to see the ones that that somebody tried to sell one of these coins for $50 and it didn't sell. I want to know uh, the actual sale, the ones that actually sold. So I clicked on this advance and then went to that sold. And then I wanted to remove from the searches a lot of these items, the people who were selling rolls or people who were selling these coins in capsules from the mint, or that were gold plated, that had the gold leaf on it, and I didn't want any that were graded as well because those are going to have a much higher premium. It would kind of blow out my averages that I wanted to come up with. So the numbers I wanted off this page, I wanted to see since February how many of these coins, how many listings there were that sold. And then I wanted to see the price that these coins sold for. So I ended up putting all this data in a spreadsheet. I won't go into how I did that, but I'm a programmer and I'm lazy, so I didn't just type it out, that's for sure. And I came up with this spreadsheet with each one of the coins and the prices that they sold for on that first page of 50. I only did a snapshot of them. I didn't go back to February and get all those prices. I just did the last 50 that sold. And I got the average price of those coins, and I put those here in the row 9. So the average of all these coins going down was for the monkey was 2214. So I'll explain why I have the monkey and dragon in here. Those are the lunar coins. I'll explain that in a minute. But what I was looking for was coins. The first thing I was looking for is the coins that were selling a lot. So you can see the monkey sold a lot. They've had a pretty brisk sales on that. The Einstein from 2015, they've had pretty good sales for that. And the Bigfoot has done a little bit better. But you can see some of these, like the grizzly and the wolf and the tank, uh, they just haven't sold many. There's just not the interest for those coins. I think part of the problem with the grizzly and the wolf is that the Canadian mints, through their wildlife series, have really done the animals to death, in my opinion. You've had the grizzly that came out, and the moose and the cougar. You've had the antelope, the what else came out? There's some birds, all kind of animals, and I think that people are at the point that those are nice coins if you have them. They're nice mintages and whatnot, but I think for the most part, people are kind of done with animals, and I think that's why some of these uh, pirate coins and skull and crossbones and stuff are people have so much interest in those because it's something new and unique that they're buying it. But so I was looking here to see what coins were selling well, and you can see this panda is selling well. I personally don't like this coin because I think China did this coin right. And I think this coin should come out of China. Um, it obviously has a market, but I wasn't interested in that one. Uh, just it just didn't do anything for me. Where the Bigfoot did, I can't think of any other coins that have done Bigfoot or done a Sasquatch on a coin. Not nothing from a real mint anyway, or a non-generic mint. Um, and people like that. I think people who don't even know what the word silver bug means. They just go out there and buy some coins because they like silver and they like pretty coins. And when they see this Bigfoot, they're like, that's unique. It's a Sasquatch on a coin, and I think that creates its own market just because it was a unique coin. So what I wanted to do after finding the coins that had good sales. Well, first let me talk about the dragon and the monkey. The dragon came out was their 2012 lunar coin, and the monkey is the 2016 lunar coin. And these are these coins sell in the year that they're of their lunar calendar. So nobody's interested in buying the dragon now. Very few people are buying the dragon now. Um, because when they buy it, they're buying it for loved ones, they're buying it for cultural reasons, to celebrate. And uh, so the monkey, of course, is selling right now very well. But come next year, 12 to 18 months, when I'm looking to flip out of these coins, uh, the market's not going to be there. And much like the grizzly, the market's not there. The wolf, the clover, I would even say the yin yang, the tank, the market's just not there, and the market's not going to get better for those coins, in my opinion. And I think these lower interest coins will just be sold for their melt value, maybe a little bit of a premium, but not much. I think the standout coin is this Bigfoot coin for this year. Um, so what I wanted to do is I went out to some of the bigger box, we'll call them big box stores, to see what they were selling these coins for compared to what the average was for them on eBay. So, for instance, let's look at this one. So the Einstein coin on average sells for $29, 29.23 on eBay. The only place I could find that coin being sold right now was at APMEX. I'm sure there's some Gainesville. I didn't check them. They might have it. I'm sure there's some other ones out there that do have this one. But if I were to buy this from APMEX right now, they've got a huge premium on this coin, and I would be down $9 from buying the coin versus if I had just bought it on eBay. On the flip side of that, the Bigfoot coins are selling for 28 on average on eBay, but you can get these coins for less than that from these big box stores if you were willing to buy like 75 ounces, which I did, or 100 ounces. So right now, if you were to buy these coins, you could flip those for almost $4 a coin. You have shipping in there, which you're going to have to deal with, and then the odd auction that you might break even on the coin. But I think on average, you're gonna be getting in that $4 range per coin as it is now. So that was pretty positive. Where if you look at some of these other coins like the yin and the yang, of course, APMEX is the only one I have to compare on that, but it's just not there's not that interest there, or even the wolf. It's selling for $25, but by the time you buy it for 29, you're going to be down $4 a coin um, on that transaction. So I, I think this Bigfoot is the one. I think there's no other coins doing Bigfoot, and maybe people will start doing Bigfoot after this, but I think this is going to be the coin of this series um, that ends up turn into the best profit. And my hope is to sell this coin in 12 to 18 months. Might do a follow-up video then, but I think if spot price remains steady, we stay in this, 1550 to 1750 range for the next 18 months. I think this coin will still be worth in that $35 range. I think is what it'll be selling for. At least that's my hope based on uh, just like this coin that's just 8 months old or so, um, or from last year in 2015 is selling right at the $30 range, and and there's not the interest for this coin. So I think this coin will be the coin that to have, and I think in 2 years' time the price will have appreciated pretty well on that. But so that was the thought process I went through in deciding to buy this coin versus buying, more ASCs or buying Britannias or Philharmonics or Pandas or even Libertads. I wanted to go for something that had a lower mintage, um, around that 50,000 coin mark, and I think of the series, this will be the coin to have in another year. I could be wrong, but we can go back and look at this video in another 2 years and see what the coin ended up doing. So, all right, well, everybody keep stacking. Talk to you later.